coming. I know it's kind of short notice, but this day would not be possible with a lot of people here, like Annette, Baju, Avira. You know, they're killing it in the wedding planning chat. Someone else, Erica. Okay, let me name some more people. Your brothers, Starset specifically. Okay, great. Math helped too. Math helped a lot. But yeah, thank you for joining us on this beautiful day with my beautiful wife.
I agree. Thank you so much.
No notes.
I appreciate it. No notes. Yeah, I'm just really excited to like celebrate with you, and I feel like all of you guys are so important to us, and like have seen us through like our relationship and journey, and yeah, have fun, get drunk if you want. But yeah, enjoy food.
I'm going to do a little cultural exchange, okay? So growing up, for breakfast, all I had usually was bread and tea. And what we would do is we would dip a little bit of bread in the tea and then eat it. So that is the toast we're doing today. And I just want you to join me in that. So I'm going to do a demonstration, all right? No, I'm not going to do a demonstration. It's very easy. So you guys are going to learn. We're going to do it together. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, cheers.
All right. The best travel buddy to turn up with. Shout out to Greece 2025. Fizza, I love you. That was the best time of my life.
I'm still 178 centimeters. You are not taller than me. Congratulations.
We're all the same height. We're also 5'8". We're both the same height, but technically I'm like
No, I'm 178. You guys are not in my league. Fizza, I love you. You are the most beautiful, most caring, most compassionate, and nurturing person I've known in my life. Thank you.
What's up, guys? Congratulations on the marriage between Fizza and Krissan. My one piece of advice for you guys is, Krissan, always listen to your wife. Happy marriage, happy life. You gotta listen to your wife, man. Enjoy.
Congratulations, Chris and Fizza. I think you're gonna have a great, life where you're gonna contribute so much and make our community better. And I'm looking forward to that. And looking forward to just more parties, more after, married couple stuff, whatever comes after that. Looking forward to that.
Ditto, nothing to add. Good luck, guys.
Hey, Chris, Fizza, congratulations. Look, I don't know much about being married, but I do know that a healthy relationship is one where people are competitive. Chris, just make sure you let her win all the time, okay? All right.
Congratulations, Fizza and Krissan. We're so happy for you. I knew about this for a long time coming, and I'm so glad that it's happened this way, even though we've been hard at work for a few days and it's been stressful, but it's all been worth it for this special day for you guys. So so happy and looking forward to lots of great years to come. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kirsten and Fizza. I hope you guys have an amazing day today, and I'm so excited to share this memory with you.
Congratulations, guys. You guys look so great tonight. So happy to be here tonight.
Chris, you suck.
Congratulations, Chris.
Congrats.
Okay. Hi, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Krishan's beloved older brother, Madhushan. I've been living in Australia for the last 9 years, but I've been looking forward to this moment for a very long time. In fact, I've been trying to plan work leave for the last few years, thinking this thing would have happened sooner. But better late than never, I guess. Also, before I get into talking about how wonderful Kirshan and Fizza are, I need to make a mandatory announcement. My older brother Tharsan is currently single and ready to mingle, so if anyone is crazy enough to want to marry into this family, no offense Fizza, she probably didn't know what she was getting into, please hit him up or my parents during this auspicious time. Okay, let's skip that for now. I'll start with Kirshan. Where do I begin? I don't think there was anyone in my family who wasn't worried about him growing up. He was the type of kid who wouldn't look both ways before crossing the road, no matter how many times you yelled at him. He would unashamedly bring report cards with straight F's home. I could see my dad dying inside when he read those report cards, but to his credit, he adopted a rather progressive approach to Kirshan's education and upbringing. While Tharsan and I would get disciplined when we would get B's instead of A's, Kirshan would get congratulated for participation awards. I think at this point my dad was just happy Kirshan was going to school and he doted over him while he was growing up. I think he still does, to be honest. I think Kirshan was the only one of the three where my mom was actually the stricter parent. There were countless times in the pre-cell phone era where Kirshan would be coming back late from a hangout or something and wouldn't let us know he was going to be late, which resulted in my parents panicking and wondering whether he forgot to look both ways when crossing the road. The positive aspect of having a more relaxed upbringing is that Kirshan was the positive light in the family. Despite what it may or may not look like from the outside, we were very dysfunctional growing up. I tended to remove myself from the situation when it became excessively problematic, but Kirshan would be the glue and tried to ameliorate the issues and calm my parents down. For that, I am ever grateful. I think this character trait had led to his current passions of environmentalism, sustainability, and advocacy. Although I'd like to think he gets some of that from me, as we share a lot of the same principles and views. Despite being such a happy person growing up, I don't think I've ever seen Kirshan happier than when he met Fizza. Obviously, he didn't tell us straight away, but looking back, I could definitely tell there was a new spring in his step and a wider smile that started happening around that period. When I first met Fizza, it all made sense. They were a match made in heaven. They complemented each other well and were very passionate about similar things. I saw Kirshan grow as a person extremely rapidly in those years, and I would have to think Fizza had a lot to do with it. She was fearless, opinionated, and above all else, a kind soul. She made Kirshan into a more confident version of himself, which allowed himself to express more strongly and eloquently. From then, I knew that cultural and religious differences wouldn't matter, and they would definitely end up tying the knot. Understandably, Kirshan was a bit apprehensive about introducing Fizza to her parents and telling them she was the one he was going to marry. So much so that he waited for when he had returned home to reveal it to them. Maybe he was thinking my parents wouldn't cause a scene because I was home, but I can tell you that right now my presence would not have prevented any of that. In reality, my parents have come to realize Fizza as an integral part of our family, and that Kirshan would be so lucky to have her. Fizza, you've not just made Kirshan, but also our whole family happier than I ever thought possible, and I look forward to calling you my Thangachi.
Thank you. Hey. So, hey everyone, I'm Tharsan, Krissan's eldest brother. As you probably noticed, Chris and I look very similar, except he's a bit taller, a bit more in shape, maybe better hair. He's also a Tamil 30 under 30 recipient, 2-time Flex Off champion, 3-time Family Feud award winner. He's been featured on CBC, CB24, Toronto Star, and the back of some shed at Thompson Park. And in his spare time, he runs a sewing program, bird watching tours, a bike repair clinic, and a clothing swap initiative. Honestly, bro, chill. Stop being so damn perfect. In fact, I think it's my duty to bring him back down to earth, so right now I'm going to share with you some of his flaws. Chris may be fit, but those muscles are purely aesthetic. If I were to get into a fight, I'm definitely calling Fizza. Chris has the palate of a farm animal, meaning when it comes to food, never buy him anything fancy. His brain can't appreciate it. Probably the most disappointing flaw with Chris is that he doesn't drink. I heard this has caused a strain in Fizza's friendships already. And finally, Chris is one of the most happy, reasonable, and forgiving person I know, to the point it's actually annoying. Sometimes I wish he'd actually get angry more. What's the point of being brothers if you don't fight, right? All good though, I have my middle brother Matt. We'll probably be getting into it later tonight because I sneezed in his direction. Jokes aside, I'm incredibly thankful for the man you've become, Chris. You're exactly who my parents needed you to be and who I needed you to be. The way you've not only supported our parents, but provided them purpose and happiness is something I'm extremely grateful for. You've carried a burden that's usually meant for the eldest, and it's given me the freedom to explore and live my life as I figure things out, and I really appreciate that. Fizza, I see how comfortable Chris is around you, and I can tell that you really get him on a much deeper level than I've known him. Honestly, I watch your Instagram stories, and as goofy as some of them are, I can't help but smile at how much fun both of you seem to be having. I'm genuinely so happy he found you. More than that, Fizza, I want to thank you for the love you showed me, the way you look out for me and consistently make the effort to include me in both your lives. It means to me more than I can put in words. You two have something real and strong, and you're surrounded by such an incredible, supportive group of friends and family. Together with their help, I know you guys will go far, and I hope to be a part of that journey. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Baju or Manju, depending on how you know me. I feel like Krissan and Fizza felt obligated to ask me to speak, since they keep referring to me as the family matriarch. I'll admit, it makes me feel old and decrepit. But maybe accurate, since I've probably changed most of your diapers. Well, not the people up here, but the people back there. Let me start with Krissan. When you have 30 cousins, you've got to be memorable to stand out. And boy, was he ever. As most of you know, Krissan marches to the beat of his own drum. When he was young, I had the fortune or misfortune of tutoring him. It wasn't by my choice or his, but alas, I was his and a few others' tutor. And he used to drive me absolutely nuts. He would pronounce gave as gav. And he would say, I gav you this, you gav me that. And he would not change his mind about this. I decided it was either political commentary on the English language or proof that he really did live in his own world. I think if you were Irish, you might have called him a bit touched. I remember when he first started talking about Fizza. He asked a bunch of us for advice on how to plan his dates. And I remember he borrowed my blanket and maybe even my condo a few times. He was for cooking, guys. He was nervous and maybe a little scared of her, but definitely intrigued. And there may be some interesting pictures he took in Portugal. So if you find one of the cousins with some pictures from Lisbon, yeah, so it's pretty interesting pictures that he used to catfish Fizza. But now when Krissan describes Fizza to most people, his version of the story is, let's say, questionable. You wouldn't think that he was in love with her the way he describes her sometimes, but we all knew from the start that he was hooked. And once we met Fizza, we knew entirely why. Fizza also dances to the beat of her own drum. She is audacious, strong, unafraid to speak her mind. She is an amazing artist, incredibly talented, and yes, sometimes outspoken to the point of being blunt. But those who matter to her the most know how thoughtful and deeply considerate she is. I've seen her yell at Krissan 1 minute and then worry about fixing his hair for the cameras the next. And that speaks to their relationship as a couple. Over the years, I've watched Krissan grow into himself from the cousin who once swore off drinking after one unforgettable night. He was on the floor praying to God, make the pain go away. It was quite hilarious. To the reason our family got to appear on Family Feud, to the man who turned public speaking, something that terrified him, into something he now owns. His commitment to grassroots public service is not always glamorous, but it's authentic and it makes a difference. That's Krissan. Uniquely himself, unshakably authentic, with an innocence in the way he sees the world that is both captivating and endearing. And then there's Fizza, his equal, his match, the one who challenges him and also lifts him up. And together they are better versions of themselves. I've seen the good, I've seen the bad, and I love them both because of it and not spite of it. So Krissan and Fizza, may you continue to dance to your own drums, but always in harmony with each other. Krissan and Fizza, marriage is not just about love, but about courage. The courage to be vulnerable, to grow, and to stand together no matter what. And so I'll leave you with these Tamil words, that because Krissan asked me to say something in Tamil as well. Achamillai, achamillai, achamembadillaye. Let there be no fear in your love, only strength and joy, and the freedom to be fully yourself together. Thank you.
What's up, everyone? My name is Sarjan. This is my partner, Kishan, up here. Let me just relocate real quick. Okay. Fortunately for you guys, I was not Kirshan's tutor, so the F's on his report card don't reflect for me. All right, and this is Kishan. He probably knows them a lot better than I do. The younger generation of this family, we get told everything last. So when I was told Kirshan had a girlfriend, I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. But then I had the fortune to meet her, and I met her for the first time at Sindhu's house in the basement, where she came right up to me without introducing her name. She's like, "You look like the rapper Nav." And before I could say anything, she already left. She left the scene. To this day, I still don't know if she likes me. We did Family Feud together. We were the story behind backstage because we were arguing a lot. Last month, actually, I went to the gym. I'm sure she remembers this. As I'm walking to the gym, a car comes at me at bursting of speed. I already have my mean mug face because are they really not going to just let me walk in front of them? The car pulls up in front of me. Before I can even look at them, I hear her voice. "Look where you're going, you idiot." I was like, wow. And whenever I think about Krishan, he's so soft-spoken and I'm just like, opposites do attract, right? So we're gonna do a little game here. We're gonna do a game which is called the shoe game. Most of you who've been to weddings know how this game works. We have some questions. If you like to participate, you can put your hand up. We'll bring the mic to you. You can ask a question. If you don't want to participate, I will make you participate. So let's get with the first question. Actually, this question Krishan requested.
No, it's not that
We already have a please no, but okay. Who is the better dancer? Honestly, I couldn't tell. You're really timid at the gym. All right. You want to ask the next one?
Who cooks better out of the two of you?
Now say bakes. Say bakes.
Who bakes?
You could put your shoe down. Okay, who bakes better? Oh, fuck. All right.
But banana bread?
Who is the boss in the relationship? Does anybody in the crowd think Kirshan's the boss in the relationship?
let's go.
Fizza, don't invite him to the next event.
I got 2 in.
Who's the better kisser?
I'm not that good.
Side story to this. When we went to our Family Feud audition, they wanted to hear about Fizza and Krissan's love story. I know nothing about this, so I'm just there like monotone, like, what? I'm hearing stories about thirst traps, hearing stories about how he asked my older cousin Kobu about kissing tips.
He was the most successful cousin at that point.
I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, they're about to ask me, what do you think about these two? And when they did, I'm just like, yeah, she thinks I'm the rapper Nav, huh? But yeah, there's a side story there. Who said I love you first?
Oh, sorry.
Interesting.
I got too used to lifting the other hand.
Who does Boba love more?
My dad.
Who has the better physique? I'm gonna give you guys another side story at the gym. Me and my cousin Ashwin, he's sitting on the back over there. We were on the bench press. She's already laughing because she knows. She starts coming over and she's like, guys, put 2 plates on each side. I'm gonna bring Krissan around and be like, yo, you can't even do this, but your little cousins are doing this. Like, and I was like, why? And she's like, no, he's been slacking at the gym. I need to get him better at the gym. So we're like, okay. We put 2 plates on each side. Here comes Krissan. What the heck, man? You guys are not doing this. And we're like, yeah, we just... and he's like, show me one. I'm like, yo, I just did a set, man. Like, my whole body is sore. And then we're like, our other cousin Tenu could do 3 plates. And he's just sitting there like, yeah. And she goes, yeah, Krissan, no, you're not doing this. Well, I'm going to put another plate on yours.
Bro, I believed you. I actually believed you.
I cannot do 2 plates on each side. Yeah.
Who's the better listener? Bias here. But I do think Krissan is a better listener because his is definitely more of a talker.
Hey.
Another question. Who spends more money?
Well,
for yourself.
Ask the crowd if they have a question.
Does anybody in the crowd have a question?
Olubaba.
Please state your name and how you know the couple.
Hi, I'm Lubaba. I know Chris and Fizza from Progress Toronto. If you guys haven't yet, you should volunteer for Progress Toronto. I'm gonna make eye contact with all of you. Yeah, that was their second date. Okay, so my question is, who was, like, as a brand, who was Progress Toronto first?
Oh, me.
My name is Sonia, and I know Chris and Fizza from Scarborough Environmental Association. Shout out. My question is, who can hold a crow pose for longer?
No, you go, Gary.
I don't do it right, though.
Oh, good. All right. What's up? My name's Christian. I know Chris and Fizza from SCA, amongst other things.
Yeah.
Who's more likely to murder someone?
I don't know, man. Chris, I don't know. You have it in you.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
If someone comes
It would be accidental. That's not murder.
It
would be manslaughter. Who's more likely to manslaughter? Sure.
Accidental killing. Sorry, I didn't mean to kill you there, buddy.
Yeah, that'll rub off. It's okay.
All right, here's another question. Who is more stubborn between the two of you?
Really? Really?
I guess you cancel each other out. Who would listen to Baju more between the two of you?
Or actually, probably...
I don't know, man. You listen to her and you got F's on your report card.
That wasn't Baju's fault. That was my fault.
All right, and is there any more questions before we wrap this up?
Oh, Ria.
Hi, I'm Ria. I've known her since elementary school. If you had to save your marriage versus save the environment, what would you pick?
Damn.
Wait, what do I pick? What do I do?
Okay, environment for Fizza, renewing his nature, and then Chris for marriage.
I would save my marriage.
You have to pick one. These are shoes.
I would save my marriage.
Krista's shoes for the marriage, Fizza's shoes for the nature, environment. What are you saving?
Okay, then I'll say this.
Oh, someone down there. Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Alana. I've known Fizza since high school. I can't beat that question, sorry. My question is, who's more likely to leave dishes in the sink?
You asked this question.
Who would you save in a dire situation? One of your cats or your partner?
But how do I do it?
Fizza's shoes for the cats. The other Kirshan choose for the partner.
Okay, I'm saving the cats because if I don't save the cats, Fizza's not gonna live either.
Yeah, if you survive, then you can
When I first found out the two of them were dating, I actually deciphered it because Kirshan was trying to give us clues, thinking that none of us could guess who it was. However, we live in a small world. We live in Scarborough, and his only clue was this girl works at CIBC, and she's very politically active. And I'm like, oh, Fizza, how do you know?
That's all I gave him. That's literally all I gave him.
This is also when we were told of Kirshan's 10-date plan for a first kiss. So, it worked. And Dob was the mastermind behind this, so ask him for questions as well.
Dob gave me 0 advice.
No, ask him. No, make him
You should ask them. But thank you, everyone. I think what I want to say is both Kirshan and Fizza are work so well together. They both hold space for each other. I've been able to be around them so many years now, and also know them outside of this relationship. And I think they both hold so much space and love for the people around them, and brings everyone together to not only celebrate but also to advocate and do so much more. And essentially help everyone reach their full potential. So I think these two and their energy is infectious. Everyone's gonna have a great time, and we're so happy to have you here and have everyone here as well. Thank you.
But I don't think we started on the best terms because I personally did not like the fact that she was almost as tall as me, and I repeat, almost. But watching her grow into the beautiful woman she is, I feel so lucky and happy to be here right now to celebrate this beautiful milestone with her. When I sat down to write the speech, I realized it was impossible to put into words the experience Fizza is and the impact she's had on my life. Some of my favorite memories are only my favorite memories because of her presence there. And you've been through my highs and my lows, and always a grounding presence and always so steady. People often say that we look like sisters when we travel, but I think the truth is you really are my sister. And I feel so lucky to have someone in this world who sees me and constantly pushes me to grow. I once heard that friendships are like leaves, branches, or roots. Leaves are the ones that show up when the sun is shining and fall when things get hard. Branches are strong for a while, but then under too much pressure, they break. And then there's roots, the people who stay, season after season, and the ones who show up even when you have nothing to give. The ones who anchor you when you're lost, and Fizza, you've always been my root. Through laughter, pain, and growth, your love has been one of the greatest gifts of my life, and I always will cherish you. But if you have the privilege of knowing Fizza, which many of you do, I think none of this will come as a surprise for you. She loves unconditionally, sometimes to her own detriment. And she may look like she has a tough shell, but I think the moment you talk to her, you feel the warmth and the care. And for me, she's always been that person for the past 20 years. And Fizza, watching you move through this life has been a pure joy. You are fearless, confident, and unapologetically yourself in a world that often tries to shake that out of you. And when we went to Iceland, I will never forget the moment you saw the ice glaciers. You had what I can only describe as a full breakdown, crying for days, even getting sick. And I sat there completely baffled, wondering why anyone would react that way to what I thought was just some big, beautiful blocks of ice. But looking back, I realized that that's exactly who you are, someone who loves and feels so deeply for the environment, who carries such love and reverence for the world around her that it moves you in ways that I still don't understand, and I don't think I ever will. Before Chris, you were this big, rowdy, chaotic ball of energy. But after meeting him, I saw something shift a little. I saw you find a sense of home that only real love can bring. And Chris, truthfully, I wasn't sure anyone would be good enough for Fizza, but then I met you, and I knew right away that you were very different. And no, it wasn't the uncanny like look-alike. You both share the same hair, same features, and sometimes from behind, I don't really know who's who other than her ass. But butts aside, Chris, getting to know you has been priceless. I've seen how you talk to her, laugh with her, and take care of her, and her babies, Luna and Boba, with so much compassion and pride, and I know her heart and soul will always be safe with you. You brought a light into her chaos and given her a sense of home, and I'll never stop being grateful to you for loving her the way you do. You are everything I could ever hope for and more. Together, the two of you are building something extraordinary. You've created not only a home for yourself, but for your community, connecting people, nature, and cultures. It feels like I'm watching an empire being built with Fizza as the queen she is, and Chris as her president by her side. So let's raise a glass to the bride and groom, married not by only a Hindu priest and an Islamic priest, but also legally as well. And who needs Christian vows when you're literally marrying Jesus Christ himself? So here's to celebrating their love and marriage. May your love always stay rooted, may your laughter always stay loud, and may you never argue about who looks better from behind, because we all know the answer to that.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000. Time stands still, beauty and all.
All right, that's our first dance. Thank you.
I will be brave. I will not let anything take.
All right. So I just want to say a few words, but they're not going to be in English. If I forget anything, it means I love you more. Yeah, we'll go with that. Dar kan kyun bar hi mere dil ki kaise na dar kaise मैं करूं यूं तुझसे प्यार par जब भी देखूं मैं तुम्हें पल भर मैं दूर हो जाते सारे वो ख्याल जो सता रहे मुझे बस एक और कदम रोज मैं इंतजार कर रहा हूँ तेरे बिन कैसे बिन जी रहा हूँ चाह गुजरे हजारों साल बदलेगा ना कभी मेरा प्यार. That's it. I tried. Did anyone understand what I said? Because I need to know what I said.
Do you guys recognize that it's Urdu, right? Okay. I didn't recognize it.
I said pyar. Pyar is the most important part.
Oh, that's like good. Okay. Good job.
It's all about pyar. All right.
I feel very grateful for everyone that is here. I feel like a lot of the people that I met is because of Chris, because I feel like, as Ria mentioned, as my other friends will mention, he brought a lot of like peace into my life. Even though like we always did like kind of like stupid stuff, and it was just like I feel like I don't know, like words can't describe how easy it is with him, and like I feel like I'm very grateful for finding someone that truly wants to understand me and is there to understand me. And I think anything that I do, regardless of what it is, he'll like be like, yeah, that sounds like an idea, and you can try it. And I do, and it's like either good or bad. And he is always like my biggest cheerleader, but also like hater at the same time. And
Critic?
yeah, critic. You can call it that, but I always appreciate it, and I feel like, yeah, like it's been amazing. I feel like the ease of like even moving in with him was just like so easy because it feels so natural, and I feel really grateful for all of that. And like I don't have a huge family myself. I have like one cousin in all of Canada, and so like he brought me this huge family that like sometimes I don't even know like 90% of their names, and it's like even like yesterday I was like getting ready at some woman's house. I like still messed up her name because I don't know it. Like, but it's like they're still so warm and nurturing, and I think like ever since I like interacted with any of their family members, it's just been like so sweet, and they always felt like honestly like home. And I never understood why, but I'm so happy that like Chris was able to grow up in a community in that way, and I'm looking forward to the future together as well. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, I'm Andre, friend of the family. So I met Fizza around during high school, and I would tell that story, but just like them telling me that I would be giving a speech today, I don't remember it. So one story I will tell that Fizza remembers, and I hope you're okay with this. There was one time when this was maybe a decade ago, we met up at a cafe to apply for jobs. And we spent about an hour applying for jobs, and then we went, you know what we should do? We should go get a drink. So we left, and that day ended up with us sitting by a river, drinking 2 bottles of wine by ourselves. And I remember as we were walking away, I was on the phone, and she just takes an empty wine bottle and smashes it against the tree. She did ask for permission. I didn't think she would do it. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, she smashed the bottle against the tree. And then I said out loud, oh my gosh, she smashed the bottle against the tree. And so as you could see, she was in a really dark place for a time, something I had nothing to do with myself. And when Chris came around, I met him and I thought, wow, what an angel, like what's wrong with him? And then as we spent more time together, I was like, oh, nothing's wrong with him. You can only aspire to be as calm and put together as Chris is. So I want to say that Fizza is probably one of the, if not the strongest people I know. She's always been that way. But she's also always been kind, loyal, and generous. And Chris didn't make her that way. He just made her, I think, more comfortable opening up with different people, I guess. I think that, I'd like to think also, I didn't know Chris before they met, but I'd like to think that Fizz also made him more persevering and strong-willed as well from her end. I just want to say I love you guys a lot. I feel like after yesterday, I could formally call you my brother and sister. And I look forward to seeing you guys become the best Power Rangers of sustainability that ever existed. Thank you so much, guys. I love you.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Hello. So yeah, we didn't have any time to prepare, so please don't hold that against us. Okay, what can I say? I've known Fizza since high school. So like any Scarborough kids, what did we bond over? Marijuana. Because what else do you do in Scarborough? So Fizza and I, and you know, we spent many a time in the woods, in the guild, being sketchy. We couldn't even buy a normal pipe. You know, we had to use a can with holes in it. Good times. I wish I could tell you them in detail. We don't know if we remember them very well. Okay, let's talk about flaws. Fizza is a bully. Or at least she was a bully. I can tell you about a time that, there was many times, but one of the best is, I was a girl that wanted to fit in with my friends, right? So Fizza said she threw, I think it was a piece of cereal, across the hallway and said, "Fetch, child, fetch!" And I fetched. Yeah, so that was beautiful. Okay. Okay, that's enough with the flaws, I think. That's good enough. Okay, so what can I say? Fizza, to me, is one of the strongest women I have ever known in my entire life. I'm so proud to be friends with somebody like that. You know, like being around other strong women, as a strong woman myself, I like to think, I think it's the absolute best. I love that I'm surrounded with somebody like that. Fizza is a fierce friend who will defend you, and I can confirm that. And I will always be grateful to that. And I've always viewed her as just this walking revolution. She went from a God-fearing woman to a commie to an environmentalist.
Wow.
Same shit, right? Okay. To a domesticated wife? What can I say? She's an incredible woman. Okay, yeah, so listen. Now I get to go to Chris, right? So, Chris and Fizza. Chris, as Audrey has already said, is such a gentle spirit, just a man with just a very gentle thing about him. He's so approachable. You can talk to him so easily. He's got a wonderful smile. And knowing Fizza and the woman that she is, I didn't think that any man would ever be good enough for her, ever. And I don't blame her at all. Sorry, guys. And when I found out that she had met a man that adored her, treated her well, brought a peace to her life that she felt was deserving of her, I was absolutely ecstatic to hear that. I think you guys are an excellent match in every way possible. And what can I say? I wish you guys the best. So to you guys tonight.
All right, everyone. As we're not winding down the evening, but I know the plates are going to start disappearing soon. So I wanted to explain a little bit about how our compost system works. All right. Something that annoys me at big events is the amount of waste we produce. And I want to do it a little differently this time and hopefully inspire some people to, do their events differently too. So I have signs, and I hope everyone here can read. If you can't, come see me. I will help you. I won't judge you. No judgment here. But it's going to say compost beside the bin where you compost. So don't put compost where the recycling bin is. or the garbage. Okay, so what you're gonna see is on the right side is recycling, and beside that compost, and at the very end is garbage. And you're gonna dispose using the food using your spoon into the compost, and then put your spoon and plate in the respective trays. If anyone needs help, I'm here. You can pretend to struggle, and I'll be like, I'll do it for you. You know. So yeah, that's about it. Am I doing it?
Doing something. I don't know what you're doing.
Around town.
I got this one. I've been practicing since SpongeBob came out.
Here you guys.
University, and I found her very like terrifying at the same time like intriguing because I'm just like, what are you? But she made me open up and like kind of be myself as well, and I feel like being around that when I was like, and she's younger than me, so I was like, wow, I'm like honored to be like, you know, like learning from someone that was younger because like she was just like unapologetically herself, and I feel like it was yeah, it was a shared experience. Like we grew it together, and it's really nice. But she does belly dancing.
All right, everybody, don't forget to tip your bartender and your photographers. I think that's a practice, I don't know. So I'm going to give a little bit of a speech. I've known Krissan for many, many years and Fizza for a little bit less. A little bit closer? So you got to hear the bass in my voice. Yeah, absolutely. So I've known Krissan for many a year. I've known Fizza for a couple more. My first impression of Fizza, when I first met Fizza, as most people understand, Fizza is absolutely a bully. More than anything else, Fizza is a wonderful human being. We met in a cult that me, Susie, and Fizza were all a part of back in the day. It was wonderful. We forget what it was called, but it was a cult, and it was great for a lot of things, not so great for other things. But importantly, Fizza is someone who's always been very politically active, someone who is one of the biggest hearts I've ever seen. But more than anything else, Fizza has been a bully. And so when I first met Krissan, I was terrified for. No, it only goes up from here. I promise. That was like the preface, and then it goes up. So then I met Krissan, and Krissan first struck me as most people a very quiet man, and so I was worried. And then I got to know Krissan a little bit more, and I realized, oh, Krissan's actually the real bully in the relationship. Krissan is the one who can put the foot down, and I think it is just spectacular how well they match. The small, calm energy matched by the grandiose, but like a match made in heaven that could not be better. Fizza without a Krissan and a Krissan without a Fizza would not be a whole. And it has been nothing but inspiring to see such a wonderful relationship blossom from two wonderful people into an even better whole. Fizza has been the biggest heart I've ever seen until I met Krissan, and I see them dedicate their lives to making the world a better and better place. And it makes me want to be a better person, and I hope everyone else leaves here wanting to be a better person, wanting to volunteer, get inspired and involved. Because sign up for SCA because they change the world in their everyday life. That's what they do. And if that's not the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, that is it. So just one more round of applause for the most amazing people we've known in all of our lives here.
Let's go, Nathan!
Oh, okay.
Let's go, Nathan!
No. Wonderful. You guys are amazing.
Thank you. Hey, guys, go get drinks.
Everyone's so good at speeches. I'm like,
Oh man, all right, where do I start? Okay, so I met Chris first. So I've only known them for 2 years, a very short time. And in this short time, I've learned a lot about these two individuals. Chris, honestly, very inspiring. He has a work ethic like no other. I don't know if he knows that he's allowed to stop working. I'm not sure if anyone has told him. You're allowed to take a break, okay?
I didn't know this.
So every time I go over to hang out with Fizza at their house, in the background, in the corner, is a man at a standing desk, typing away, glancing over, going, and it's Chris. He's just always working, and it's something I really admire. It's something I really wish I could harness, put into a bottle, sell it, and hopefully donate back to SCA. Don't know if I can do that. I'll figure out a way. But through Chris, I also met Fizza. And Fizza and I have become very close over the short years. Recently, we very much bonded over birds. We have a weird affinity for birds. They're just flying and beautiful creatures, and it's something we've really bonded over. But Fizza's heart is really something to be cherished, and I'm glad that Chris has it, because the amount of emotional capacity Fizza has, and I know this exterior, this hard shell exterior, does not let any of that show, but she is such an unwavering person with her love for people around her. She will wear her heart on her sleeve to the point where she will bleed and cry while the other person is being uplifted. Is this too much? Sorry. Listen, you got me like 5 shots deep, so I don't know what you guys think I'm gonna say. And yeah, this is I'm just gonna I know it's like, but now it's like okay, so to Fizza's emotional heart and emotional mind, Chris is the perfect balance. The calm man who has never shown an emotion that I've seen. Stoic, a beautiful stoic man. To Fizza's extreme highs and extreme lows. It is the perfect combination. Oh, sorry. I'm very happy to see them together. And I wish you guys all the best in the future. And I'm so glad I'm able to share this part of your journey with you. Thank you.
You're such a good hugger and talker.
Oh
my God, this is the highest I've ever been.
All right, we'll see you guys.
How'd you do?
Can you move? What? Can you actually move your body?
Free us! You are gonna try, bro. Go.
Stop checking your Snapchat!
She's addicted, bro.
Yo, go! Put it back. Yo, get her off!
Oh my god.
What is this song?
Violin! I love this song! Fire!
Baby, ya yo me enteré, se nota cuando me ve. Ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré. Y dime qué quieres beber, es que tú eres mi bebé. Y de nosotros, ¿quién va a hablar si no nos dejamos ver? Yo soy dolce, soy vulgar y cuando te lo quito.
Oh, why is it stopping?
Who's the DJ? Fire the DJ!
We're popping it up.
Yeah, and like everyone leaves the dance.
What is this song?
I don't know, what is this song? Alright, let's do this. But add it to the queue.
I be yelling out money over everything, money on my mind. And she wanna ask me, and got so empty. Tell her I apologize, having overtime. She said she missed the whole day, girl, don't tell me. If they don't get it, they'll be overdue. That new shit that you got is overdue. You better do what you supposed to do. I'm like, why I gotta be all that, but still I can't deny the fact that it's true. Listening, you expressing how I'm feeling. So why the rappers, I be making sound like money, your money. Yeah, yeah. I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the fuck are y'all? I swear it feels like the last few nights. We've been everywhere and back, but I just can't remember it all. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm living life right now, man. This what I'ma do till it's over. Till it's over. Till it's far from over. Alright, bottles on me. Long as someone drink it. Never drop the ball. Fuck it, y'all thinking. Making sure the young money ship is never sinking. About to set it off in this bitch, Jada Pinkett. I shouldn't have drove. Tell me how I'm getting home. You too fine to be laying down in bed alone. I can teach you how to speak my language from set of stone. I swear this life is like the sweetest thing I've ever known. About to go Thriller, Mike Jackson on these niggas. All I need's a fucking red jacket with some zippers. Super good Smitto, package of the switches. I did it overnight, it couldn't happen any quicker. Y'all know this, well fucking me either. But point the biggest skeptic.
Right.